Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Roll of the Dice on twitch.tv/progstorm. I am your host and GM, and these guys are in a little bit of a spot from last time. Raul, why don't you go ahead and fill us in on what happened?
Well, we spent... Morwen, you look amazing, may I just say. I'm looking at this on the stream. This is Morwen's disguise, by the way, just to clarify.
I'm a cleric right now. It's my cleric disguise.
Faking being a cleric.
Yeah, I'm a fake cleric. Not really a cleric.
This dastardly group, we had met up and come up with a plan to rob some artifacts from this temple, since we're just that awesome.
Temple of Abadar.
The Temple of Abadar, yes.
Who is the god of law, I might add.
And money and cities.
And money and cities and stuff.
And so you're robbing a temple of rich people, come on.
Rich people and a bunch of people that enforce the law.
Because I'm the poor. So, we actually did pretty dang good. I went in and got us outfits. We were all dressed up like, hey, shush, until the very end. I went and got us monk vestments, so we all dressed up like monks or clerics, and we acted like we were going to a meeting, and then we broke off and went towards the storerooms where they keep all these artifacts, and people were, it's like a museum / office area / storage area. We glide our way past the single guard, saying we were going to get supplies for the upcoming service for the top guy, Zenith. Is that who you say it?
Right.
Zenith. Okay. Zenith. Who is the high priest of Abadar, who is a complete bad A, I may add.
Hey, you don't get up to being high priest without any effort.
Apparently not. Meanwhile, my friend Ezekari, he is my NPC Thieves Guild contact. He had given me a couple of things. One was a contract for a rod that could detect minerals in the ground that was in safekeeping in the same storeroom we were trying to rob. And some of the clients of his were very interested in paying top dollar. And he also gave me a crystal that can summon a demon as a distraction / diversion. And apparently I overrated that thing quite a bit. Anyway, we lie our way past the first guard, and we get into the first storeroom that's not locked. We grab a few things, and then we send Morwen here in her awesome disguise to go and distract said guard so that he doesn't see us breaking into the other storeroom.
It was a pretty good distraction, might I add.
She goes and plays the distraught,
very
distraught worshiper, distraught new recruit. That her whole life's falling apart, and says this.
My mother disowned me.
Yeah, all this fun stuff. And she distracts this guy very well. We're able to break in. She says this prayer and gets the priest guard to say a prayer with her. Meanwhile, Layson and I sneak past, pop the lock, no problem. I detect magic and don't detect magic on the door. But I did detect magic inside the room somewhere, but I didn't bother to follow up with that. Unfortunately. And we get in there and we immediately scan for stuff. Layson grabs like 8 different relics that are filled with tons of nice gems. I spot the rod, I snag it, and before we can even turn around and get out of the room, all of a sudden, magically, there are guards upon us.
Not magically, they just ran into the room.
Yes, all of a sudden there's 3 guards, including Zenith himself. So as I hear them coming, I cast Disguise on myself. Disguise.
You cast Disguise.
I summon the demon and tried to play it off like we were running from this demon and it was chasing us around. Fortunately, Zenith decides to cast a spell called Dictum, which is a level 7 cleric spell I found out. And it not only does it send creatures back
to their dimension.
Back to their dimension for 24 hours if they fail their roll, by the way. It also has any non-lawful creatures within a 40-foot radius of this spell And he
Get
cast
snagged.
Paralyze, the paralyzed version of it, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So it paralyzes us for 1d10 minutes, or if we do our saving throw for will, we're paralyzed for 1 round.
And I do have to confess, I did forget to give you the saving roll. So, Raul and Layson, go ahead and give me a will saving throw.
Oh, geez. Here we go. What's my will? Just 4. It's not amazing. I roll, 19
Mm-hmm.
plus 4. So,
Okay.
23. That's not too shabby.
Layson?
But
I
this
rolled
priest
a
is
17 plus 1 will wrote 1, so an 18.
18. Okay, well, we just lost Morwen.
Uh-oh. She disconnected.
Yep.
No.
And my face is now being blocked with the fact that it's saying there's a problem with the call.
Excellent.
Thanks,
she'll come
Skype.
back.
Thanks, Skype.
That's all right.
So, but anyways, you both are still paralyzed.
I was so close. 19. I didn't pass. So this is why we said that this guy was he's pretty powerful. Apparently.
Okay,
Basically, our DM saying you're not escaping no matter what.
pretty much.
All right. So did you roll the 1d10 for how many minutes?
Yeah, I already took care of that, but I'm not telling you.
Sorry, there's a bug flying around in front of my screen. I got it.
Okay, well, we've completely lost Morwen, so we're going to have to...
I got a message that she was back online.
I'll try adding her back into the call.
Good times.
Sorry, guys.
Hey, you back?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
All right.
How dare you drop call? Just kidding.
All right, so what was happening is that so you guys got paralyzed and you're stuck. And so the temple guards that were coming along with the high priest, they have now bound your hands and you can't do anything to fight this. And so they've led you out of the hall, past Morwen, back into this area where all the relics were up for people to view.
So
Excellent.
are we malleable so they can kind of put our hands together or whatever they want to do to us?
I believe so. I don't think that you're rigid, but you can't move. It's, as if you had paralysis.
We have no control over our body.
Yes.
Alright, I want to be sneaking at a safe distance behind them that they can't see me, but that I can kind of see what they're doing.
Okay, roll your stealth.
Nine.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, nobody's paying attention to you at the moment as they're just... there's about 4 temple guards and then the high priest, and they're looking over you guys trying to decide, okay, what are we going to do with these guys? But you're off back in the... Have you snuck off into a corner, or are you just staying where you're at?
Just blend in.
You're
just like a
you-
priest.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just
Literally.
watching them.
Look incredulous that you
Yeah,
can't believe somebody was caught.
All right, well, they start talking
Yeah,
amongst...
I'm in there.
They start talking amongst themselves. The high priest asking, did anybody see them come in? And the guard that you guys had talked to says, yeah, they had gone in looking for relics for tonight's Vespers. And they said that you had gone after them, and then he responds, I didn't say anything like that.
Let me know the moment I can move.
Yeah. He thinks a moment and he says, all right, take them down to the street, take them to be held at the magistrate's office, which those 2 guards then proceed to bring you out the door.
All right.
Maeve, what or not Maeve, Morwin? Where are you just watching?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, they're pushing you out the door, and you pass by the temple, the main temple building, and out into the muddy street. And it's been probably 5 minutes, and you still can't move. Morwin, what are you doing? Are you hanging back? You just letting him
Uh,
go?
I'm thinking I will probably want to know where they're going.
So what are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna go join the mass.
Okay. All right. So all right. They've taken them down the street. So following you two first, the magistrate's office is actually very nearby.
How
And
fortunate.
well, it's actually the temple. It's a temple dedicated to law, and they often are next to courthouses and the like.
Have they divested us of our gear that we've got?
No, not at this point. They haven't taken anything off of you.
Shh. Don't give them any ideas.
Fortunately, he can't.
Speak. I'm just.
He can't speak.
I know.
This is gamer knowledge.
All right, and then you get most of the way to a building again, it's been about 8 minutes walking down the street from the time that you were paralyzed, and you feel movement return to the ability to move.
Okay, as this happens, I'm doing a perception check immediately to see if there's any like hiding places or bushes or nearby where we're walking on the side of the street that are like thick cover or something like that.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Both of us feel our movement come back, or just him?
Yes, you both feel movement return to your limbs and a sense of feeling, and the spell is worn off.
All right, I roll 20, not natural 20, but 20 with my bonus.
The surrounding area, the buildings are all wood, and it's a really muddy street, and there's nothing really growing on this particular like anything as far as bushes or anything like that. It's just the street and then the buildings.
What about like up in front of us? That's like heading towards the building. If I see the magistrate's building ahead of us.
You are heading straight for what appears to be the magistrate's building.
Okay, and what's that look like? Is there like a gate? Is there like decorations outside, landscaping, anything like that?
Nothing that you're going to be able to, if you're looking for places to hide. It's nothing that's not really. It's
not for me to hide. For me to hide an item subtly.
I want. As soon as Braden decides that, I have something I want to do before we go much further down the street.
All right.
I have a escape artist, and I want to slip these bonds.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and roll your escape.
15.
15.
That's with my bonus, dex bonus.
Right, of course. So for escape artist, it's not bad. Huh. All right, you start trying to tug on the. How are you doing this? Are you trying to fight off the guards while you're doing this?
No, I'm just trying to slip my hands so that I'm not bound. I'm going to try to keep
like quietly.
I'm going to make it look like I'm still bound, but I'm just trying to get the.
Okay. Well, you're not able to get the bonds off.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll try to do the same thing as well. Like I assume we're walking by each other. I might notice, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Okay. 16 plus. 25. 16 plus 9. My bonuses are ridiculous.
Obviously.
You are able to slip the rope off of your hands.
Okay.
And
so
now
my
roll
hands
your
in front-
stealth as well.
Okay. Okay. 13.
13?
Hold
All right,
on. 13. No. 13. Wow. Is that real? Hold on. I gotta do math. 6. Wow. Okay. Never mind. 25. My stealth is off the chart.
How high is your stealth?
Plus 12, right?
Yeah, plus 12 stealth, man. I want stealthy, dude. I have the 3 bonus plus 5 dex, the 1 point, and then I have a plus 3 for it being my trait of choice for my skill focus. I put it in stealth, so I have a 12 bonus to stealth. That's awesome.
Good.
I'm an OP
grief.
rogue, dude.
Oh, I messed up. My escape artist would have been 21.
All right,
because I have a 6 bonus. 3
all
of
right. Well, just make sure that you add your total bonus next time. But you still weren't able to get the ropes off of your hands, Layson. But Raul, you got the ropes off, and the guards did not notice as you were doing this.
So are the guards in front of me, behind me?
Well, there's a total of 4 guards, and they're kind of all around you. There's a couple walking in front of you, and then there's a couple that are kind of pushing you on. They've been kind of assisting you, lifting you essentially until you came to your limbs came back, and then they'd let you walk on your own.
Okay.
Wait, I guess the feeling has just now come back, so they're still carrying you actually.
So they're like got me by an arm each.
Yes.
Or something.
Yeah. So I guess it's not two. It's 2 to each side, and they're carrying you by the arms.
And they're obviously they don't know that our feelings come back.
No, they're not aware of that yet. No.
Okay.
Don't surprise round without me, man.
You decided to go to the worship service.
Yeah, you didn't follow.
I did decide to go to the worship service. Figured it'd be easier to slip out when you guys caused some ruckus and everybody's all like, "What's happening over there?"
Well, they're not even on
street.
the temple grounds anymore.
Yeah.
They're hauling us to jail.
We were frozen. Okay.
No honor among thieves.
Yeah, no kidding. We got ditched.
Abandoned.
I'm coming
All
back
right, so
for you.
what are you guys doing?
At least for Raul.
I'm looking to see the best place because I'm gonna try to break and run.
All right, you've still got ropes around your hands.
I know, but my feet are free.
Yeah, and currently off the ground as you're being lifted off.
Well, then I'm gonna try to do it again if I can. I'm gonna try to slip my bonds and use escape artist.
Making another. Let's see. I'm gonna have to check the rules on that. You can make another check after a failed check if you're squeezing your way through a tight space, making multiple checks. If the situation permits, you can take additional checks or even take 20 as long as you're not being actively opposed. If the DC to escape from ropes or bindings is higher than blah blah blah, you cannot escape your. No, you can't escape it.
Okay.
You don't get another check. No.
Well, I'm trying to decide what I can do here real fast. Sorry.
Well, what about acrobatics?
What are you planning on doing?
Since my feet are off the ground, I want to swing my legs and do a backflip out of their arms and run away.
I'm gonna let this go and see what happens.
Because I do not want to go to jail.
All right. You can try your acrobatics.
You better crit this thing, man.
It's either going to be really spectacular or not very good.
All right.
Okay. 17.
Plus, or is that?
No, that's
total?
it. That's with my plus. That's 17.
All right.
I'm hoping to get
That's not
surprised.
terrible, I guess. But
Well, I'm not godlike in my stealth or acrobatics or anything. I'm a human.
unlike this half elf.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So you. All right. Here's what happened. You swing your legs back and then kick forward, somehow getting the momentum to do it, and you are able to flip backwards and break their grip in the process.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to
As I
beat
see
these.
him
Roll
do
initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Troy.
Oh jeez. Okay.
My initiative is 9.
Mine is
No, it's 12. My initiative is 12.
mine's 24.
Okay.
I'm worried these guards are a little tougher than we are. Is my only thing.
But are they
All right.
faster?
Well, what'd you say yours was again?
24. Sorry.
How
And
long
you're-
until I can leave Mass and try to head over there to see
Well,
what's up?
you have no idea what's going on. You
well,
went and
yeah,
joined the crowd
but
of people.
Still.
Yeah, mass goes on for an hour.
Yeah.
So unless
Wow.
you're leaving early,
All right.
you're kind of out of all this.
Lisa,
Yeah,
again, what was
okay.
yours?
12.
12. All right. So, Raul, you're still being held by let's see. You're still being held by a couple of guards, but you go first.
Can I do the wait thing
Yes.
until I say it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna still act like I'm gonna be like, oh my, like make a comment like, oh no, and just kind of wait until I see what the guards holding me do.
Okay. One of the guards holding you turns around as he notices what's just happened.
Oh, I'm in front.
Or
Oh.
well, turns and looks because yeah, you're going side by side, but one of them is holding you, so he's got to turn away from you and actually look at what's going on. Because he did a backflip, his momentum would have gone back just a little bit.
Okay, but he's still
And-
holding on to me.
But he's still holding on to you, yes. And then one of the guards that was that was holding on to Layson then moves to tackle him. So, what's your CMD?
16.
All right, he rushes at you and tries to tackle you, but you're able to shift him off and shift his momentum, and he goes back behind you.
Okay.
And now it's your turn, Layson.
I say, whoop, 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 whoop. And
Get out of here.
And I take off running.
All right, and your base speed is 60, right, or 30, right?
Yeah, I'm unencumbered though.
Right. So, but yeah, human. Its base speed is still 30.
And I'm lighting out. I'm beating feet.
Okay, you turn tail and run, and the guards that were
Okay,
chasing after that were holding on to you now turn and chase after you.
leaving me.
Well,
Or,
the
like-
other one that was, let's see, one of them keeps hold of you, and then the one takes off that didn't try to tackle, and now it is Raul's turn again.
Okay. So I have one guard on me.
Yes.
So I'm gonna.
No, you've got 2 guards on you.
Oh, I thought one of mine went after him.
No, the
Okay,
one that,
well-
the one. Yeah, all right. So in order of initiative, there was still a guard that hadn't taken a turn. Two that were holding you, Raul had a turn. The one that was holding Lyson that tried to tackle him had his turn, and then.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm following his lead, I guess. I'm gonna also roll for acrobatics.
All right.
And try to get out. Let's see that I have a pretty good bonus. Hopefully this goes well. Nah.
Did you botch? I can't tell.
No. It is. Oh, I was holding the 2. It's a natural 20. Plus 9.
No lie, it's a natural 20.
Oh yeah, 29.
All right, you also do a backflip and you break, and
I land on their heads with each foot. No, I'm just kidding.
all
Okay,
right.
and if you
still get it, in order of initiative. You still get. It's no surprise. There's no surprise round. They already know what's up, but you do break out with your backflip. But yeah, and you do get a chance to run. You get you can move up to 30 feet now.
Okay,
Or it was a standard action to do your backflip to break their grasp.
I can't do a spell or anything yet.
No, that's another standard action.
Okay, I'm gonna book it as well, the different direction.
It's going the other way.
Yeah.
All right, so
going the
Layson,
opposite
did you run towards or away from the temple?
I'm going to run it. I guess I would be running back towards the temple because I just went in the opposite direction of where we were traveling. But I'm looking for an alley or anything to go down.
Like, I'm not heading towards the freaking jail.
But you head down the opposite direction, down the street in the opposite direction.
Right. And I'm
No. I was asking Raul. Raul, you're running down in the opposite direction. He's heading back in the direction
go
of the
same
temple.
way as him. Yeah, we got to split up to increase our
Okay.
chances of getting away. So.
All right. So you make it 30 feet, and before the guards then notice that, he's trying to, before they're able to react. And one of them runs at you, and what's your CMD?
17. It's pretty high. Oh, I don't have a base attack bonus. No. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
so one of the guards that was holding you runs at you, and you were able to move 30 feet, though. Yeah. Okay, he runs at you, and he grabs you and tackles you to the ground.
Crap.
Then the other one comes to start holding on to you as well, and he also gets a hold of you.
Lovely.
And so now you're fighting down in the mud on the ground.
Woohoo.
And Layson, I assume you're just running.
as hard as I can, but I'm looking for an alley or something to duck down because
Okay, you are outrunning them.
Okay.
Well, I didn't outrun him.
I'm going to keep running and try just to get away.
Well, if you're looking for an alley, don't you need to roll your perception before you just take off running?
Well, thieves don't think that far ahead if you're getting chased.
You're just moving. But
Yeah. As long as I'm ahead of them, I've got a chance. Let me get to my...
And you'd think a natural 20 would have given me a little more of a head start.
That was on your acrobatics. You pulled off your acrobatic movement.
Okay. I have a 22 on my perception.
Okay, there are, there's some different off streets and alleyways. It's a city.
So I'm going to take the quickest turn that I can on one that I recognize and go down the alley.
Okay. All All right, and you do that, and then you're just running at full speed.
Yes.
Okay, and the guards see you turn down that alley, and they chase after you, but again, they're not quite able to keep up with you.
Okay.
All right, Ryul, your turn.
All right. So, like, am I able to cast anything while I'm wrestling around with these guys?
I didn't specify how they got a hold of you, did I?
Not really. They could like grab my legs, something.
I'm going to say that yes, right now you have a hand free and you can cast a spell.
Okay. Let me see what the saving rolls on these guys are. All right. I'm going to cast command. I'm going to command one of them to flee. Whichever one has like the hold of my legs.
Okay.
Command flee. Which is, yeah, all it is a vocal. Actually, I take that back. That one's just a vocal command, so I'm gonna use the other one that I have prepped. That as a semantic, and divine focus. So I have to actually grab my symbol. And I'm gonna cast Doom on the one that is on me.
All right.
I'm gonna save command flee for the different one.
All right.
All right. So it's 100 range of 100 feet. So yeah. It says this spell fills the single subject with a terrible feeling of horrible dread and causes it to become shaken, and it lasts a minute. So hopefully,
He
I'm
becomes
trying
shaken.
That's what it says. So I'm trying to freak him out here, make him so he can't do much.
Okay. What's your DC on the saving throw? And what does the saving throw do? Does it negate it?
Will negates, it says, saving throw. It doesn't give me the DC on it, though. I don't have, at least not on this. I'd have to look that up. Hold on. I can try to help you out here. Doom.
It's usually 10 plus the spell level plus your caster level.
Oh, this isn't what I thought it was. I thought it made a run. Gosh dang it.
What?
I retcon this
What are
and
you
go back
talking
to
about?
command. Doom just makes it take -2 on rolls.
Yeah.
I thought it made it flee.
No. No, if it makes him shaken, then yeah, he just does a -2 penalty on his rolls.
Oh crap then. Are you gonna let me retcon that or no?
No, because you've already. I'm doing this spell. No, I'm doing this spell.
I know. Alright, let's do this one then.
All right, what's the DC?
It doesn't say online.
Caster level 10 plus your caster level plus your for you would be your wisdom modifier.
Okay. So
10 plus 10 spell level and your modifier.
modifier's +2, so 10 plus 2 plus spell level is 1, so 13.
All right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You use your spell and cast Doom on him, and he just shakes it off.
Crap. Alright, well, for the rest of what would have been the other half of my movement, I'm going to try to kick him off, I guess. And move away from him if possible. Do I need to do like an acrobatics check or a strength check or something?
No, but you already did a standard movement this round, and that would be to try to break off the grapple. That's another standard action.
Lovely. So is there anything I can do then with like what would have been my movement portion?
Nope.
Wow, well, that was sucky.
Unless you want to try to get something out of your bag or something, which would be difficult.
Well, I do have a rapier on me.
You're on the ground. You're grappling.
Or did I take a dagger with me? I don't think I did. Well, I guess I'm screwed then.
Okay, so we've got the two of them. They're continuing to grapple you, and your CMD was 15, you said?
17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they keep a hold of you, and they lift you up, and they're not trying to beat you or anything, but they stand you up, and they've got a good grip on you.
Lovely.
So unless you can try to break this, which is
Okay.
probably
well,
unlikely.
For mine, let me know when it's my turn again then.
Well, that basically was it. They hold you up and they lift you up again into the air, and
Okay, well, I do have a verbal spell I can use still.
Yeah.
Before we get to the jail.
Okay.
So if you're giving me another chance here,
It's your turn. It's your turn again.
Okay, well then I'm casting command.
Command
flee on one of them. Whichever. I don't think it's on. Yes, one living creature. Will negates it, and it's a verbal command, so I should be able to still cast it.
Okay.
And it causes him to run. Moves away from me as quickly as they can for one round, so he'd move 30 feet away from me, I assume. If he passes it, though.
All right, you cast this. You shout your spell at him.
Flee before me, fool!
And at this point, he says, "Shut up!" Smacks you, and then begins to cover your mouth.
All right. Well, at this point, all I can do is I don't know. Can I try to keep struggling and acrobatics away from this thing?
Well,
or
at this
checks,
point,
or
it's at this point you're fighting two people and you're gonna have to go against their CMD. It's not just straight up acrobatics this time because they're before they were unaware that you had movement come back.
So I had a surprise on them.
Yeah, you had surprise. Now it's a straight up fight, and they know that you might try this again. So you're going against their combat defense when they're assisting each other. But yeah, they've got a good grip on you, and they're moving you to the jail. You can struggle. You can struggle if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep fighting as much as I can. Do I need to roll for this? I've got acrobatics, I've got escape artist. I can try to escape their grip. Can I roll escape artist to try to at least slide out of their grip somehow?
Yes, you can try that.
And I'm wearing my vestments. I could just how people slip out of their shirt and try to be all slippery that way. Use the cloth to my advantage. All right, rolling escape artist. 15 plus 9. 24.
24.
Okay, you're making me go all over in the book.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to go to jail. Got to get away.
All right. It's Grappler CM, and then they're assisting each other. It was 20. What you said?
24. And CMD 17. Well, that's my defense. So this is not me fighting them. This is me trying to get
You just trying to slip out.
Slip out and run. Yeah.
See, I think that. Yeah, You slip out. Wow.
Run! I'm out of spells. Hold on. What do I? Yeah, I'm just running.
All right, you slip out of their grip, and then you run again.
I'm running. What else am I gonna do? I'm not fighting them. I'm outnumbered. I just gotta book it.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't get tackled this time. We'll say I lost my vestments. How's that? I use that. I slipped out of the vestments.
The guy
They're all
tackles
tangled
you
up in it.
again.
What? Oh my gosh.
This is this is becoming an interesting fight. Slip out and attack, or slip out and grapple.
So he tackles me to the ground, and the other guy's running up, I'm assuming, or...
Yeah, the other guy is running to assist him as well.
All right.
And he gets a grip on you again. And they're both again.
I just
your turn.
Roll. What's that?
You're grappling with everybody on the ground.
Okay. 16 plus 9. That's 25 this time. Trying to escape them. I'm not even like. I'm just trying to like kick them off me, get them like slip out of their grasp. Like get back to my feet.
This is so weird. This is just this constant tug of war. They jump on you, and then you get out. They jump on you, and you got out again. What is going on?
I need a 20. I need like super speed or something. Come on, rolls. Get away. So did Layson get away during all this?
Yeah, he's long gone.
Nice. Good job, Layson. I'm having a bit more trouble. I gotta dodge a tackle, man. That's what you did.
All right, one of them.
And I sounded like one of the Three Stooges.
One of them dodges at you, or not dodges at you, but rushes at you again. And this time, you're able to actually slip to the side, and he doesn't grab you. The other one also rushes at you, and he does take you to the ground.
No! Gosh dang it! 20!
Huh? What?
20! 29! Get me away from these guys! I rolled a 20!
Alright.
Unbelievable. That's my second 20 tonight. I'm lucky.
Okay.
Goodness. Good grief. This is like football, except for there's no ball and no downs.
No, pretty much. Okay, so the one that got there was okay.
So I dodged one and kind of sent him off balance.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got away.
Yes. I lost my vestments though. Darn it. That 3 silver.
I have ones you can use that I'll never touch again.
It's a shame. We like it when you dress up for us, man.
All right, so